The internet is full of fake, artificially generated images of crochet patterns, which is why in this video, I'm going to review 5 real ice cream patterns and give you some tips for each of them. First up is this adorable pattern from the Crochet Cafe pattern book by Lauren Epsey. On the left are photos from the designer, and on the right is the cone I crocheted. I love the details of the chocolate sauce and the cherry on top. This pattern was very beginner friendly and highly recommended. The written pattern is very clear with very good photo demonstrations taking you step by step. Quick tip for those who are used to reading parentheses in their patterns, Lauren uses asterisks instead of the parentheses, but they function in the same way. Next is this pattern in the Kawaii Crochet Pattern Book by Melissa Bradley. As with the previous pattern, this book comes with cute topping variations of sauces and fruits. This pattern is also well written with clear photos. However, to create that nice cake cone look, this pattern uses the front post half double crochet stitch, which I do not consider to be a beginner friendly stitch. Before attempting this pattern, look up that stitch and decide if it's for you. This next pattern is a free pattern by Copacetic Crocheter. There are several variations of this pattern on the website, including versions that let you create a double or tricolored scoop. My aim is to review patterns for beginners though, and I consider those techniques more advanced, so I only tested the one color scoop pattern. I consider this pattern beginner friendly and well written. Quick tip for beginners, FT loops means front loops, and BK loops means back loops. This next, also free pattern, by Hello Yellow Yarn, works up really quickly and is definitely beginner friendly. The pattern is clear and doesn't have any mistakes, but is written a little differently from how those who may have learned to read patterns from the Woobles or from my channel will be used to. If this written pattern feels foreign to you, here are some tips on how to translate it to another way of writing it that may feel more familiar to you. Also, if you have a preference, this pattern can be worked in either continuous or joined rounds. If you don't know what that means, I have a link. This next pattern is a soft serve ice cream from Yarnspiration. I didn't really love how it turned out, though that might be an issue with my stuffing. It was beginner friendly, and there aren't too many soft serve ice cream patterns out there. As a tip, 2 single crochet in the next stitch is a way of instructing someone to do a standard increase stitch in the next stitch. Finally, as a bonus, I wanted to mention that I have a video and free written pattern on my blog of the following ice cream cone. The video will show the written pattern on screen if you're trying to learn how to read them. Thank you for watching, and please let me know if you have questions about any of these patterns or if you have suggestions on what you'd like me to review next.